What's going on, guys? This is GZ. Welcome to my channel. So first of all, I want to thank Kapoa again for sharing this video for me, for making a guide on Yamnaal Gauntlet 3 boss, how to do this with mid spender and free to play player. However, they did had some help from the whale itself, but most of them in this match were actually just below 3000 resonance. Actually, 6 of them were below 3000 resonance, and Ancient Accolade and Wobber itself were just only 9000 resonance players. And I will be sharing how these guys actually did it. The first group here was the strongest. The second group was free to play and mid spender. On the first group, they had the Immortal King, who was 2000 resonance, but he was a crusader, and his job there was to buff them, make them immunity. Same as well, Kapoa was making sure that those guys, Wobber and Accolade, have 100% uptime bone armor, so they can deal damage without getting worried of hit, because it's one shot even for the whales themselves. So they still had two necromancer on each group. Group 1 had two necromancer, crusader and blood knight. Group 2 had two necromancer as well, so those guys were also immuning themselves with the bone armor. And the goal was here to not res yourself by yourself and wait for the team member to res you, and make sure that you guys have 100% uptime bone armor, and those heavy hitters are dealing damage without getting worried. And this seems to be going really well, but keep in mind this was the first phase. The final phase is the most hardest because of the whirling attack. The half of the map just goes away, and then there are waves of tidal waves that comes in from the Yamnaal. Here, as you can see, if they do not have the bone armor or it goes away, they are dying. Even the Ancient Accolade or Wobber itself, despite of having 9000 resonance, they are still getting one hit. So you need to be really coordinated, and the best way to do is practice with the same team, stay on voice chat with one another and keep coordinating. But having 6 guys that are under 3000 resonance, that is a big deal here, especially defeating Yamnaal. However, I noticed one thing here, that the health bar seems to be missing of Yamnaal, or it's a bug, sometimes happen, so we cannot tell what is happening. But Kapoa here is doing really good job keeping up the bone armor and also breaking the armor of Yamna itself with the golem, I presume. And also Immortal King is staying close to Wobber and Accolade, making sure that their damage is up with the critical chance and also the immunity that they are receiving. I will also show you guys their characters at the end of the video, so you guys would know how they were looking with the resonance, combat rating and everything else. But I'm sure pretty much Yamnaal is down to half health or more, and soon we will be seeing the final phase of Yamnaal. But Kapoa hasn't died even once. Here comes the tidal waves. So yeah, Yamnaal is getting mad here, and soon the final wave, the final phase will commence. More attacks from Yamnaal, as we can see. Water attacks, so you have to be really careful. Kapoa is reviving Acolyte, so he has the self revival for the final boss, and I will be sharing final boss later on as well with you guys. But to my understanding, Yamnaal seems to be the hardest in Gauntlet 3. More waves are coming in. They have to dodge it even if they are real. Alright, there goes the final phase. If I am not mistaken, he is going to trigger the final after his spin attack. Oh, Asian Acolyte down again, and Kapoa is critically hit. That was close. Oh, how is he going to survive? Oh, with the bone armor, of course. EV Chillum are down and they are back. This is the most hardest phase of Yamnaal because you don't have open space. You have to avoid literally every attack and stay immune here. This is why you need 2 Necromancer each to keep 100% uptime for bone armor. And if you guys ask me, it's quite ridiculous. It's not really easy. Maybe pets will make it easier, I am not sure, but here goes. It's done. Now let me show you guys the character profiles for every character so you guys have a better idea. Alright, talking about Wobber, he's on 1 with the other group. 7490 resonance, but he seems to be using other gems right now with different builds, so he is below with the resonance at the moment, but he is over 9500. Then Ancient Acolyte, where is he? Where is that player? Here it is. Ancient Acolyte, 9400 resonance. And now let me show you the group that actually was with them. Also hold on, Kapoa is with them as well. Kapoa is not a real, he is a mid spender but a really good player, and thanks to him I was able to show it to you guys. 3600 resonance, not over the roof there as you guys can see. Now let me find the other guys that were with them. Here we are, 1 2 3 4. These are the guys here, I think. Yeah, one was this here, not really high with the resonance. Then I think it was him as well. Yeah, 1600. Immortal King was a support for group 1, really good player there. 2000 resonance. Crusader, then here we go, close to 2000 resonance, not a real very small mid spender but great player. Then here we have another player, EV, 1460 resonance, free to play mid spender. So there you go guys, hope this helped. And the key is 2 Necromancer each, keeping 100% uptime of immunity. You need support and you need 2 strong hitter, and you need to practice this to avoid as much as tidal waves and hits from the Yamnaal itself. But anyways, I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.